Hi, my name is Zikra. Like what you see, give me a
Like and subscribe.
to work on metal, drips, and fabric. As you can see, I have some fabrics here. And this is what I thought of when I read the word drips. Can you see how these beads are actually, they're like drips, right? I'm not going to use this beautiful one, but because this is a scrap busting project, I've got some scraps here. We're going to try to make some beads with these fabrics. All right, so the trick is going to cut around it. It's not even a perfect circle, but that's okay. Let's see if I'm going to use these scraps, okay, because I will overthink this and I will not use anything. As you can see, they're like triangles from a corner or something like that, and I hope this works. We are going to try to stuff this so that it can hold a shape like that. Okay, now if this doesn't work, that's going to be so funny. Is it really funny though? Not really. And I'm just going to take some string and I'm going to wrap it around. Imperfectly, of course. I'm just going to use my hot glue gun, put some there, and just a few more rounds of that. And then I'm just going to snip it off. Okay, like that. Okay, let's pick another fabric now. How about this? And again, I'm just going to put some hot glue, and just keep wrapping. Now, if you have some really tiny beads, if you have tiny beads, you can use that as well. I had this gold thread that kept ripping because it was towards the end on my sewing machine, and I was like, I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but it's gold thread, and that's going to elevate anything, right? So I think it's your time to shine now, golden thread. Let's try it out. So again, I'm just going to wrap this and then put it in here. And cut away the excess. Cut away as much as possible, like that. And then let's start wrapping. That's not long enough. Okay. So I'll start from the bottom. I'll just fold and start from the bottom. If you'd like, you can use the hot glue gun for you to hold it, but then it will take time, so. Oh my goodness. That totally elevates it, doesn't it? The gold thread. I love it. I think I'm going to do a couple of these. I love that. It's so pretty. Let's just use another piece, and I'm going to use the pink again because I like that. Oh my gosh, these two are my favorite for now. How pretty does that look? Let's see if I can do one more. Okay, I like that. So I've got like 5 of these now. So this can be the metal part. So we're just going to, what are we going to do? I'm just going to push it to the side like that. Okay. And then when this goes onto the page, like that. So that's a fail. I mean, they're not perfect, but okay. They're not perfect, but at least that's something, right? Hearts. Let's check this one out now. Yeah. So. We'll just need 2 of them. Now, if you want, you can decorate this further with more lace and things. Like you can just literally go all out and wrap it with so many things. Like that and all that. But if you don't like the black, right? If you think that's too harsh because this is pink, I want all of these to be pink. So I'm just going to go over this with this magenta, what do you call this? Embroidery thread. I think I've been talking so much today that I've almost lost my voice now. I mean, I really can make her prettier. I can make these beads prettier and stuff, but I think this is good enough for me right now. Right? So this is the way I think I'm going to stack them. Like that. And definitely want to go from big to small. So that's the larger one. That will go in the middle, and this one will go in here. All right. I think that's good. All right, let's start with the big one. So I'm just going to use my pokey tool and pierce that as much as I can. Okay. Then I'm going to the second one and I'm doing the same. Watch your fingers. And this one is a bit hard because it's a lot of layers of fabric. And the last but not least, this cutie pie. Needle and thread. So, and I'm going to feed it through this needle like that. And as you can see, I have one shorter and one longer. I'm not really cutting it yet. Alright, so we shall start with, alright, so we're going to start from the smallest one. Okay. And then we'll bring it right to the bottom like that. And the short tail is still loose, as you can see. Okay. So then we go to the next one. So that's the second smallest one. And we pull. Okay. Then comes the third. The largest bead. Okay. Now that we've got everything like this, we are going to be a bit tricky now. All right. So we're going to leave a loop at the top. So I'm just going to take one of these clips and then I'm just going to put the loop in there. So it's not going to come undone. Hopefully it'll stay in place like that. And then I'm going to go through all of these beads again, right down the same hole. Okay, so all the time that you're pulling this back, this has to have that loop. This has to have that loop. It's so important that we do. Okay. Just going to go through the whole thing. So pull the needle through all the way, and the short tail is out. And one more time. Okay. And then we can push it all up again. Again, we need this loop. So I'm just going to leave that loop like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and tie a knot at the bottom. And then we are going to remove that. And you can add more drips and beads and stuff there. But let me just show you what this will look like. I'm just going to take one of the hearts and I'm going to feed it through one of these things. That's why I said this is important, that you leave it big enough. And I'm going to feed it through like that. And then pull. Of course, it had to get tangled when I was trying to show you how to do it. Again, let's go through this. Make sure that you hold it. Everything comes through. And then you pull this. Just like you would with the tag. Right? Yeah. Now that you know that this is on, you can actually pull this through. Like, yeah. like I said, you can have many what do you call those, beads. And that will actually look prettier. Let's just see how this looks on the page. Yeah, this can come all the way down actually. And there we have our drips. I'm just going to tie this short actually. That's the drip for me. I'm going to cut this over here. Okay, and that's our drip for me. And that's our metal. And yep. Now definitely this would have looked prettier with more beads if I had fit in more beads in the middle, but that's okay. That's one of the ways to use your scraps, right? And yeah, and this can even be used as, like, if you make it long enough, it can be like a bookmark. I don't know why I'm whispering, or maybe I just lost my voice, but yeah. And I can close the book by moving it to the side like that, and that's just going to be on the side like this. That'll be fine too. Or if I wanted to just put it on the side like this, that will also work. Maybe I will leave it like that. All right, so hope you enjoyed this. I'm sorry if that was a bit complicated. Let me find another page actually, because that was, so yeah, that's how it's going to look. All right, hope you enjoyed this. Please give me a like, subscribe, and leave me a comment, a kind comment if you can. And I really enjoyed the whole prompt. Priscilla, if you're watching, thank you so much for giving us this challenge. I had so much fun. Thank you so much. You're a wonderful person. And yeah, till next time. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video, guys. Bye.